In today's video, we're going to be covering how you can bulk import in your assets. So if you're only dealing with a couple of your units, you can obviously quickly add those units from directly inside of Disposition Pro. However, if you're managing a large number of data, let's say hundreds of units or thousands of units, we have created a much simpler way for you to bulk import in all of that data. And so essentially all you'll need to do is go into the Assets tab, and then there is this Import Assets section. And all that you're going to have to do is download an Excel template. That template looks like this. It's very simple. It just has your portfolios in column A, the property in column B, and the unit in column C. Once you've filled that out, you'll then be able to attach that file here and then review that data and then import in that data. And now in this video, we're going to cover the two different ways in which you can import in your data. So the first way is importing in completely new data, meaning I have a document here with a portfolio that does not exist inside of Disposition Pro currently. You can see Johnson Trust is not a portfolio that exists currently. And so this document, I'll be importing in completely new data. All this data is brand new. However, in the second section of this video, I'm going to import in this document, which has data for a portfolio, the West Group, which already does exist inside of Disposition Pro. And so once I import in all these properties inside of West Group, you'll notice how they will show up inside of this portfolio that already exists. So inside of Disposition Pro, you have the ability to completely bulk import in brand new data, meaning new portfolios, new properties, or you can bulk import in data for an existing portfolio or property, meaning if I wanted to add 5 properties into this North Group portfolio here, you can bulk import that in as long as you're ensuring that the portfolio inside of the Excel spreadsheet is spelled the exact same way it is here. If you accidentally misspell one of these words, it's then going to create a brand new portfolio or property. Same thing where, let's say this property Park Ave in South Group, if I wanted to add 10 units to this property, you can do that using the bulk import feature. You just have to make sure that the portfolio in column A is South Group spelled this way, and the property in column B is spelled Park Ave the exact way that you've spelled it before. So now, let me go ahead and bulk import in that first document that I showed you. And so all you're going to have to do is attach that Excel spreadsheet that you filled out and then hit submit. Now once you hit submit, it's going to take you to a review screen where you can review the data that you're bringing in before you import that in case you've accidentally, misspelled something. This is just a quick check to ensure that all of the data that you've brought in is the exact way that you want it to be. If it all looks good to you, you can go ahead and click import, and then it'll have this loading import data screen, and then it will take you back to your assets page. And now you can see that I have Johnson Trust here with 2 properties and 5 units. And it used to be 7 units down here, now we have 12. So all of that new data has existed. Now, for the second spreadsheet that I'm going to bring in, I just want to bring it over to remind you guys again what we're going to be doing now. I'm going to be adding 3 new properties to an existing portfolio, this West Group portfolio here. So right now West Group only has 1 property, and I'm going to go ahead and bulk import in 3 new properties inside that existing portfolio. So the process is the exact same. You just have to choose the file that is the Excel spreadsheet that you filled out. Once you hit submit, It's going to take you to that review section. I just want to remind you guys, if you are adding data to existing portfolios or properties, you need to ensure that you are spelling things the exact same way that you've spelled them inside Disposition Pro. Otherwise, it will create new data. If everything looks good, you go ahead and click your import, and then that data will bring you back to assets where you can see the new data you've brought in. Now you can see West Group has 3 properties, 4 units total, and now I have 15 units here, and because of the paid plan I'm on, I've purchased 30 units. You can see you actually have 15 units left. And so if you actually imported in more units than you have on your plan, then you will have this units left will show you excess units, and you will need to clear out those excess units that you've brought in before you'll be able to really utilize Disposition Pro to its fullest potential. And last thing I wanted to add is, if you guys have any issues bulk importing in your assets, do not hesitate to reach out to us at this Contact Us link here. We would be more than happy to help you guys get your data inside of Disposition Pro as quickly as possible.